Hi, this video is US Highway 35 in Ohio, traveling to, well, not sure where exactly. Anyway, and also feeling like I'm in a pressure cooker, sharing a house with a roommate, my ex-husband, dealing with belligerence, not sure if it's toxic. He's definitely dependent, dealing with a lot of issues. Definitely feel like I'm in a pressure cooker. Anyway, when I started the video, I didn't know exactly where I would be, so I added this little intro. Anyway, US Highway 35, and talking about toxic roommate, ex-husband, etc., etc. Anyway, kind of losing my train of thought. It's late. I'm at a truck stop now, and anyway, so here's the video. Hi, and welcome to my next video. I'm in Ohio, and I have decided on US Highway 35 through Ohio. I'm going west towards Dayton, Ohio. After that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up I-70. That's going to take me into Indiana. I-71, I think, goes to Indiana as well. I'm not sure. But right now, for today, it's US Highway 35 in Ohio, going towards Dayton. And I am here at my first little stop here that I want to take some pictures. It's a beautiful, beautiful, it's kind of flat here, but very, very beautiful. The sky is gorgeous, and I'm here, and I'm going to get out and take some pictures and maybe a little video. Okay, I'm here at my first little stop. Saw this, decided to get out, take a few pictures, do some video. I was on US Highway 23, very busy today. Missed my turn for US 35 West. Had to turn around. Then ended up on US Highway 35 East, not where I want to be. So I had to turn around, and here I am. I saw this beautiful, beautiful this pasture. It's like, I guess, field, pasture land. I was debating on whether to take old US Highway 35. It looks interesting, but maybe not. It's a nice, beautiful day today. I wish I had gotten started earlier. Too bad. I was just so busy uploading stuff and to Facebook and the cloud and YouTube that I just kind of, missed my opportunity. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's actually cooler here today. It's only 77 degrees for a daytime high. Tomorrow's not going to be bad either. 81 degrees for a daytime high. Yesterday was like 88. It was very hot in Kentucky. Again, this is Ohio. I haven't really quite decided. I kind of was thinking about Michigan City, Indiana, but that's a long drive. Been a while since I've been to Indiana. I was there, I think, about a year ago through, crossed over from Kentucky. So anyway, just, it's gorgeous. Thought I would get out and just share this, because it's just a beautiful, beautiful day. And the weather's not too hot. That's nice. I was actually thinking that I've been just wearing tank tops every day, and I thought, actually was thinking today I might not. Well, I wear an outer shirt over my tank tops when it's cooler. But anyway, it's warm. It's a warm day. It's hot, but not too hot. Anyway, I might take a couple more pictures, and then I'm gonna get going. It's kind of noisy out here. Hope you heard that. It's kind of noisy out here. I'm still here. Came back. Just wanted to do a little bit, just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more before I get in my car and leave. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Well, someone's going by, so okay, let's do this. Yes, gorgeous. Okay, a few more seconds. Well, as you can see, I didn't get much done today. I didn't take any pictures. I didn't really make any stops. That one little stop as I was getting onto US Highway 35 West, that's the only stop I made today, except for when I stopped at the Dollar Tree and got a snack, and then I was hanging out in front of the Home Depot. Anyway, so I really didn't do anything today except drive. Well, as luck, or well, anyway, I hit US 35 West. I kept traveling 35 West, and the area I left this morning was a little place called Scioto Township. Anyway, 35 West took me into the place I stopped. I don't know, the Dollar Tree. I don't remember. Anyway, it took me into Richmond, Indiana. That's where I picked up Interstate 70 West. It was unfortunate, but in Indianapolis, Interstate 70 ended. I ended up going through downtown Indianapolis, kind of got lost. Finally saw a sign for the interstate, got back on the interstate, saw another sign for either I-65 south to St. Louis or I-74 west to Peoria, Illinois, and I decided no thank you to St. Louis. The last time I went through there, it's been a few years, but not too many years, maybe 3. But anyway, got rear-ended, no thanks. After that, I started having electrical issues with that particular car. No thanks, not going back through there. Don't like Missouri all that much. Anyway, so I kept driving, and now here I am. I'm at a Love's. I don't know the name of the town. I'm at a Love's somewhere here in Indiana on the west of Indianapolis. Anyway, so, and as I said in my daily vlog, a few months back after I got before I got rear-ended by a semi, I had been to the baby Iowa 80 truck stop in Kinley, North Carolina, and I had kind of gotten the idea that I wanted to go to the big Iowa 80 in Walcott, Iowa, but it was just something that it was just like an ideal, and I wanted to do it, but I really wasn't, giving it a lot of serious thought. I mean, I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. I mean, I wanted to, I want to go. Definitely it's a want, but I kind of just sloshed it around and decided no. And I've had constant pullback, pushback, for the past few months, and even before that, but for the past few months, it has been constant push and pull back with having to go to physical therapy, doctor's appointments, work, dealing with my ex-husband in the house, him getting obnoxious, belligerent, hateful, just being, I'm not sure if it's a toxic relationship, but I do know that he's very dependent on me for pretty much everything. That is definitely an issue. And combine that with work, and of course in the beginning it wasn't work, but now it kind of is a little bit. But I got some free time now, and because a lot of my work can be done online, a good big portion of it can be done online, except for the property. When I have to look at property, that's anyway. And the person that called earlier for me to look at the property, they canceled that. So anyway, I got some free time coming, and I have felt like I was in a pressure cooker for the past few months. It has been, like I said, constant push and pull, and it has just been pressure cooker. And in addition to that, I've had civil court for a while, and that's stressful, and it's just everything combined. I've been under a lot of stress, and the physical therapy, I know I need physical therapy, and it's good for me, but it's also has also put a lot of stress on me, because I can't stay in the house for any length of time until we start fighting and he gets belligerent and I end up having to leave. And every time that happens, then, you know, it's like I'll drive to say, okay, got cut off. I couldn't see the time. And this app only does 5 minutes. Anyway, as I was saying, for the past few months, there's been a lot of push and pull back. A lot of it has to do with, you know, with the physical therapy, and I know I need physical therapy, and I need to go to physical therapy. Problem is that being in the house with my ex-husband, after a couple weeks, we start fussing, we start fighting. He's belligerent, he's obnoxious, he gets hateful. It's not a good situation. I leave, I go to Tennessee just to get a break, and then boom, I got to turn around and drive an hour back or 2 hours, wherever I decide to go, usually someplace in Tennessee. Just, you know, I start exploring, I find something I want to explore, and, you know, not come back for, you know, explore. And then boom, I got to turn around and drive the 2 hours back to Asheville, North Carolina, go to physical therapy. Then, you know, and then I was scheduling it only once a week. Then as soon as physical therapy was over, I turned around and go back to Tennessee. And then got to turn around, drive the 2 hours. So every time I go to physical therapy, if I'm doing once a week, twice, whatever, I have to drive an hour, drive 2 hours to get back to physical therapy, you know. And then if I try to stay in the house, which I'm doing some of the time, it gets stressful. He starts getting belligerent. I leave. It's just constant push and pull, and it's been that way. This pressure cooker crap for the last several months. And as much as I need physical therapy, and I know I do, I have got to have a break. I need a break. There's just no other way around it. I have to have a break from the house, a break from my ex-husband, a break from dealing with his belligerence and being obnoxious and just dealing with that stuff. I have a break as far as the civil court. I'm not going to be going to that for several more months. I will have to go to court for where the semi rear-ended me on October 1st. I do have to go for that, unfortunately, and I'm not going to go over that again. I was cited when the tractor trailer pushed me into the other vehicle. I was cited for that, even though it wasn't my fault. So naturally, I'm going to fight that. I'm going to court. But that's not until October too. So it's everything basically is October, and I'll have like a 3 weeks between anyway. But again, I just have to have a little break. I felt like I'm in a pressure cooker now for months. It's constant pushback, pullback, push, pull. It's just too much, and it's been stressful, and I need a break. I have decided to, I want to continue my physical therapy, and I'm going to continue my physical therapy because the insurance company I still got some coming to me, so I'm definitely going to continue it. It's just that I want to take a little break. I'm going to have to call, and I have transferred it to another facility that will be closer to an area that I'm going to be in. I found out, just the other day that I'm going to be rehabbing a house in Tennessee. That's something else I do for work. It's all under the same umbrella. I look at investment property. I look at investment property, and I meet with the sellers. But in addition to that, when my bosses, my uncle, and his partners buy property that they want to fix up, I am the one who is basically, I oversee that, whatever you want to call it, project manager, whatever you want to call it. I oversee all of that as far as hiring contractors and getting the work done. So I completely oversee that, and and if the house is good enough, I live in the house. Well, the house that they bought, it's definitely good enough. I can live in it, so until it's rehabbed and remodeled. So I just found out that that house is in Tennessee, and the last one was in South Carolina. It was actually in Blacksburg, South Carolina. And then when I was rear-ended by the semi, of course, I had all that, and I had to go to physical therapy, and I had doctors, and they scheduled most of it in Asheville, North Carolina, because that was closer to where my house is. And when I first started out, I didn't have a car. So, okay, got cut off again, didn't see the time. Okay. As I was saying, all my physical therapy was scheduled in Asheville, North Carolina, initially, partly because I didn't have, in Blacksburg, it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't have a car to begin with, so I didn't have a way to get to the physical therapy, and it was a long way from Blacksburg. I think the closest from Blacksburg, I think, to the physical therapist's office was in Greenville, and that was a good 40-minute drive, or 45 minutes from where I was staying. So it was kind of a long drive anyway. And from where physical therapy in Asheville is only like about 10 minutes, so it's not very far. And so, you know, it's not far at all. In fact, it's practically within walking distance, so that's, you know, better anyway. So I lost, you know, I ended up, believe me, my bosses were very unhappy about it, but, you know, there wasn't a lot I could do, and I had to kind of let that responsibility of rehabbing that, finishing up, because I was about halfway into it, about the middle of it, or 3/4 through, so that had to become someone else's responsibility. Now, I found out, luckily for me, I'm going to oversee another piece of property, and, you know, every bit of money I get is a help. I'm also doing, of course, I have my I'm still going to be doing some out on the road. But when I rehab a house, I don't do too much out on the road, but I do some. So anyway, like I said, I got a break until I have to be at the house to start rehabbing, and I don't think that'll start until the last of August. In between that time, I will still get some work, going to meet with sellers and such, but for right now, I got a little break, and I'm kind of thinking, you know, I've already knocked down 500 miles to Iowa, or Walcott, Iowa, so 300 more miles. You know, I got to decide. You know, I'm still waffling a little bit on whether I should go the other 300, but I'm just going to take it, you know, just play it by ear, and play it by day, play it by the hour, and see what happens. Anyway, I didn't mean for this video to turn out to just be a kind of not a rant, but just talking and ranting, or talking and nothing else, because normally I like to do take pictures, show you guys pictures, video. That's one of my things I really like, but didn't get that done today. So anyway, if I make it to Walcott, Iowa, great. That's gonna, I absolutely love the baby Iowa 80. So, and it sounds crazy. I don't know why I would want to go to a truck stop. My ex-husband thought that was insane. You know, who would want to do that? But it's not just that. I've only been to Iowa a couple of times, and I haven't actually been. I've only been through it. So, something new, something different. I'm exploring the same things. I'm going to Tennessee, Virginia. I was planning on West Virginia maybe this year. Maybe later I'll do that. But, I mean, I'm going to the same places, and I just want something a little different. So anyway, I'm here at a truck stop, and I still need to eat. I need to go inside the store. I need to eat and probably watch a little TV, and then tomorrow will be another day. Hopefully I'll get a little video and such done tomorrow. If not, okay, oh well. If I don't, then I'll just touch base on my daily vlog and let that be it. Hope everyone it's Saturday. I hope everyone has a good weekend, good week. God bless. Peace.